Hello, strangers.
4 sets of B&B owners go head-to-head. They'll check into the rooms.
I'm glad that didn't take my wig off.
And get to grips with one another.
Oh, I think it's getting a bit personal now.
If anybody would do that to me, I would be absolutely devastated.
Today, there's toilet humour
Rick,
That's not really what I think it is.
I'm not going to put my hand in and check.
and breakfast bloopers
Let's just hope this breakfast is nice for her. She might get it over her head.
as they battle
I think they have been a little naive.
to be named Best Value for Money.
Watch this space.
The first B&B of the week is at Brock Hall in Blackburn, where at the Avenue, Margaret Lofthouse and Janet Sutton like to keep it in the family.
My husband Paul is Margaret's nephew.
Calls me Auntie Madge. Nobody else would get away with it.
And with 2 years' experience between them, the ladies are keeping their feet on the ground.
It's just been a massive learning curve.
We're not hoteliers.
No. We do appreciate feedback from anybody, whether it be negative or positive.
One thing they are sure of, though, is their £74.50 a night rooms.
It's definitely good value for money.
And woe betide anybody that says it isn't.
En route to the B&B are the first guests, who are working on their role play.
They'll think you're the shy, quiet one.
Reserved.
It'll be good cop, bad cop. You
Well,
can be
maybe,
good
yeah.
cop, have the bad cop.
Mary and Graham Walker are the team behind Llama's Pyjamas B&B in Penrith, Cumbria, where they've let their love for animals get the better of them.
We started our llama trekking business originally, so the natural progression was we built the Llama's Pyjamas. I can't imagine our lives without llamas, really. They're just part of the family.
Rooms at the B&B cost between £80 to £130 a night. The pair have only been running their B&B for 3 months, but they believe in going above and beyond the call of duty.
We try and achieve a thing called customer delight, which is about giving people something over what they actually expect.
It's amazing how many people, when you walk through the door, do say wow.
But even though their B&B might be big on fluff, there's nothing woolly about Mary.
I say what I think. I'm also very sort of impatient, like things to be sort of exacting standards. People think that I wear the trousers in the family because usually I'm the one who's sort of giving it this. We just meet in the middle, really, don't we?
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to the Avenue Hotel. My name's Janet.
Oh, I'm Mary.
I'm Graham.
So if you'd like to come in,
Right.
this is your room. The price, including breakfast, is £74.50 per night.
That's a good number.
There's your key,
Thank you very much.
and we'll see you later.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye.
bye.
That's nice and light, isn't it?
Yeah.
Light and airy.
Whilst Graham enjoys some airtime, the next guests are hoping for some air guitar.
I think music brings everyone together, but whether us playing rock music in the evening will go down well, I'm not sure.
These two groupies are Kathy Lawrence and best friend Gabby Mottershead. And at the 142 B&B in Cornwall, owner Kathy likes to play Cupid.
142 name came from the idea of one place for 2 people. I've had over 25 engagements at 142 so far.
Kathy can furnish her guests with a room and a love fix for up to £230 a night. But when it comes to her own life, things are more complicated.
I don't like the run-of-the-mill guest house. I like something different. Maybe because I'm something different. I was born a boy, and then in 2000 underwent the change and became Kathy.
Hello, welcome to the Avenue Hotel. My name's Janet.
I'm Kathy.
Hiya, Kathy. I'm Gabby. And I'm
Margaret.
Hello.
So this is your room. The price for the room is £74.50 per night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
It wasn't what I was quite expecting.
Whilst Kathy sees if the Avenue is up her street, the final guests aren't feeling their age.
I think we're going to be the oldest people there, and it's going to be a young couple.
Younger than 30?
This young at heart pair are Liz Hall and her beau, Colin Eady, of the Callercliff Hotel in Newquay, a couple who acted on impulse when it came to their B&B.
We came to view it, and within 10 minutes, we'd made an offer and it had been accepted, and we shook hands. That was it.
The other introduction Liz and Colin made recently was when the lovebirds met 2 years ago.
We met on an internet dating site. Colin invited me to watch a band play and to stay over. And I said, but I snore.
That was it, wasn't it?
Yeah. Did I snore?
Yeah, you did actually.
And you were in the next room.
And for those looking for a peaceful night, rooms at the Callercliff Hotel cost up to £100 a night.
The Callercliff is our dream come true. It's just perfect. Hi, I'm Liz. Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you. And I'm Margaret.
Hi, Margaret. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. There you go. The rate for the room is £74.50 per night, including breakfast.
Okay, we'll see you later.
See you later.
Thank you. Tea and coffee, we're okay.
Any wine down there?
No wine.
With the owners out of the way, the B&Bers have a nose around the avenue.
Is there dust? Oh, there's a bit. You okay? That's a bit squeaky.
Let's see if there's any decaf tea or coffee.
I think it's nice and spacious, isn't it? That's,
It is, it's gorgeous.
Oh dear. No decaf tea and no decaf coffee, so no hot drinks for me.
Absolutely clean. No hairs.
Oops, a daisy. The handle's coming off, it's a bit loose.
Ooh, slightly dusty,
Oh
isn't it?
dear. Not good, is it?
No, it's not. Let's have a look at the view.
I can see a football pitch. That's a fantastic view.
What are the next?
I think everything in this room looks really new and clean, apart from this carpet. There's quite a few
carpets.
stains on it.
Ooh, I can see me sleeping here tonight.
So with room inspections over, there's trouble brewing at reception.
I've just come to see if it's possible to get some decaffeinated tea or coffee because there isn't any decaf in the rooms.
Right.
And I can't have caffeine.
All right, okay. Yeah.
Kathy's feeling reflective.
You can look how good or how bad you are.
And Liz and Colin aren't feeling flush about their added extra.
Oh, crikey.
Awake.
That's not really what I think it is it?
I don't know, but I'm not going to put my hand in and check.
How could they have missed that?
The Avenue Hotel lies near the banks of the River Ribble. So today, Janet and Margaret have arranged for their guests to head down the valley to bond round a campfire.
We thought the best way to get together and to introduce each other would be over a cup of tea. But this is a cup of tea with a twist.
We have to collect the wood and manage to make a fire.
Anybody got a lighter?
And it's the first group to make the first cup of tea wins a prize.
Is it decaf tea?
I could do with a cup of tea at the moment, so probably, yeah, we need to get that kettle on the boil pretty quick.
I think I could do something a bit stronger, actually.
So the group head into the undergrowth to grab their basic tools and secure their tea-making badges. On one team are Janet and Margaret, along with llama lovers Mary and Graham.
Got this paper for the fire and some cotton wool. So we've got a tea bag, not decaf.
Not decaf. My first impressions of Janet and Margaret are that they're quite fun people, they're fairly easygoing. I think they seem like they're up for a laugh.
Yeah.
That's sparking.
Oh, yeah, God, that's
Yeah.
good. Go for it, Graham. Quick.
Whilst one team find their spark, the other camp's firing blanks.
Colin was struggling and then I had a little bit of a go.
right.
And then we finally got it going.
But Mary has twigged on another idea to get ahead of the competition.
You don't need to stand it up because if you hold it at a distance with your gloves on.
Mary's the more dominant in the couple, I think. Graham just seems to be a little bit in the background.
With one team falling behind, they see the light from their neighbours, even if Colin is risking life and limb for the sake of a brew.
Yeah, do what they... Liz was holding the kettle and I saw the others had a stick through it, so I immediately came up with the idea.
Does anybody like cold tea?
Iced tea. You and Kathy worked very well, I think, together blowing. They're very good blowers.
As both sides get a blaze on, the race for a brew hots up.
How's the competition?
Oh, their fire's going really well, so come on.
Are you OK there?
Yeah, fine, yeah.
I wasn't particularly bothered whether we'd win or not, but then when we started to look like we might do, it was like, quick.
It's steaming now, look. There we go. Right, get the cup quick. Yeah, look. There you go. Nice steaming hot cup of tea.
Cup of tea! Yeah, we've done it! Yeah!
I think we had the better fire,
I think
but
we had the better
unfortunately we were about 10 minutes too late.
It just falls to the winning team to celebrate with some liquid refreshment.
You just be careful because you're not meant to have normal tea. Not decaf. What was the strange thing was when we made the cup of tea, she said, I can't drink normal tea.
Yeah.
And then had a taste.
Yeah. Seeing as we was on the winning team, we'll present it to Graham and Mary and we can all have a cup of tea.
Anybody for a biscuit?
They won that, but we're going to win the big one. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter, does it?
It's the first day of the competition to be named Best Value B&B of the Week. At the Avenue in Blackburn, the guests are getting spruced up for dinner.
You're looking good, honey, looking good.
Deciding on a night in, the hosts Margaret and Janet are entertaining their guests at their in-house restaurant.
To our hosts, actually.
Cheers to everybody.
Cheers.
So as everyone tucks in, Janet and Margaret take a trip down memory lane.
We've been running the hotel for approximately 2 and a bit years. Basically, Margaret and I got our gloves on and got stuck in, really. So many a night we spent painting bathrooms and
Just doing
grouting and bleaching. It's been a long 2 years, but we've really enjoyed it, haven't we?
I so much admire the pair of them, that the work that they've put into it, the decoration, the interior design, and I really wish them all the luck in the world.
We should be proud of yourselves. You've achieved
Yeah,
a lot.
definitely. Yeah, in fact, here's to you two, because, yeah, well done, well done.
They all seem to be very polite people, which I'm thinking, is there something hidden there? Because they all can't be nice. Must be some stings in some tails somewhere, but
it's early days.
yeah.
But Margaret and Janet aren't the only ones enjoying their honeymoon period.
Colin and I met through a dating site.
How long ago?
A couple of years ago. Yeah.
All right.
Do you know, I thought that was the case because you two keep holding hands.
Very lovely, aren't we?
It does wear off after a while. I thought they must not have been together that long because they were holding hands all the time. Although we do hold hands sometimes, but
Yeah, a bit.
yeah, a bit.
Colin proposed to me with balloons, so he did "Will you marry me?" in a big arch, and I walked in and I didn't even notice that he was stood under this arch, and I went, "What are you doing down there?"
I thought my eyesight was bad.
Whilst Liz might be telling all, there's another girl at the table whose lips are sealed.
So come on, ladies, how did you guys meet?
Wow.
Through rock music.
We did.
Oh, wow.
Gabby is happily married. I'm, shall we say, happily divorced and single. The rest of my story you will have to wait.
Oh, intriguing.
I think I'm a bit intrigued by Kathy. Maybe it's because she's dangled this carrot.
Kathy says she's got a secret. Goodness knows what that is.
Don't you know?
No.
With mystery in the air, it's all back to their abodes for some downtime.
It's nice to have a little nightcap
It is.
after a lovely day.
Very nice.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This bed's comfortable enough for me, so...
Is it? I thought you said it was hard before. It does feel a bit hard for me, so I'll reserve judgment. I'll tell you in the morning.
Night, Don. See you in the morning.
Let's have a good brekkie.
So what do you think about this food?
It's morning in Brockhall, and for some, the avenue has had a few traffic problems.
I didn't sleep very well last night. It was just so noisy, as you can hear the traffic going past.
About 8 o'clock this morning, the lawnmower was out cutting the grass, so I can't say I had a really good night's sleep.
Meanwhile, downstairs, Janet and Margaret are feeling positive.
I'm hoping that everybody had a really good night's sleep last night and they're all ready for a good, hearty Lancashire breakfast.
And as the group gets seated, certain B&Bers don't let the morning pleasantries pass them by.
Good morning, everybody. Hello. Dare I ask how everybody slept?
Very well.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah? I'm not asking you then, am I?
We didn't sleep so well, just with the traffic noise.
All right. So was there a lot?
Yeah, all night.
We don't often get complaints about noise, do we?
But then there was a lawnmower about 8 o'clock this morning, right in front of the window.
Yeah, we do like to look after our gardens round here, you see.
I think I was a little bit surprised at the reaction, and the fact that Margaret was saying nobody else had ever complained about it before was almost making it seem like it really didn't happen when it did happen.
One complaint about noise. What more can I say? Let's just hope the breakfast is nice for her. She might get it over her head.
Whilst Janet lets off some steam in the kitchen, Margaret steams ahead with the orders.
I'd love a full English.
And would you like some toast?
Yes, please.
OK. We do 50-50 toast. We don't do white or brown, it's a 50-50.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine, yeah.
I was a little surprised that they said that they didn't do brown or white bread, they did half and half, because that's not really giving anybody a choice. We know what I'm going to have to drink for tea.
Caffeinated tea.
I will.
Well, I am going to have to go out and buy some decaf tea this week.
And porridge, please.
Porridge, OK.
And could I have bacon, scrambled egg, and mushrooms and beans, please? And do you have any granary toast or anything?
We don't, I'm afraid.
I think Mary is a bit more picky. She's the one you've got to watch.
So, oh, wonderful, thank you.
I've brought it because obviously you're going to be behind on the breakfast.
Nice. Nice, put the sugar in it.
So whilst Mary pours over the porridge,
Oh, blimey, thank you.
Liz and Colin tuck into their full English.
So what is the breakfast like?
Gorgeous. Really nice.
I liked the bacon and I liked the mushrooms. In fact, I liked it all, actually.
Kathy and Gabby are next in line.
It looks very nice.
It does look very nice. It's piping hot, isn't it?
It's hot.
Yeah.
It's a good job that there isn't 40 people dining at the same time this morning, isn't it?
I'm a bit wary of Mary and Graham after what was said at breakfast this morning.
They're the only ones to have shown any kind of criticism so far. So obviously, they've got their agenda.
Finally, it's a full house for the full English.
Thank you very much, that's great.
OK, thank you.
Thank you.
There you are, Graham.
Thank you very much. Breakfast today, I thought was really good.
Yeah.
It was certainly good quality and
I wouldn't
well
say I was
presented.
surprised. I think it was just what we expected, really. It's beaten me. I can't eat anymore. But it was all really nice, though.
With breakfast under their belts,
Here we go.
the guests take a view on the avenue.
How were your hosts at the Avenue?
Excellent.
Very warm and welcoming. Let's go for a 10 for that.
I think they were lovely.
Very professional.
I think they were very professional.
They could look at offering solutions to guests' issues. I think guests like to feel that their opinions are valued.
9 out of 10.
Yeah.
How clean was the Avenue? Now, how are we going to phrase this? Something brown and strange. In Lou, so 9.
Very good, very good, very
yeah,
clean.
Yeah, I would give it an 8.
The thing that we noticed was the stains on the carpet.
How were the facilities at the Avenue?
I definitely wouldn't think it's more than a 7. That's my little bugbear, no decaf tea in my room.
It's everything we could really want for a one-night stay. I think an 8.
Okay.
How did you sleep at the Avenue?
I slept very well.
I slept extremely well.
I went out like a light.
Yeah. Very comfortable beds. Bedding was all cosy and nice.
I'm not so sure whether it should be a 4, to be honest.
I think maybe it would be fairer to put a 5.
Right, OK.
How was breakfast at the Avenue? I think it was very good.
I'd go for a 9.
Everybody had nearly finished the breakfast by the time we got ours. And I think you need to add in as well, not everyone likes 50-50 bread.
And now the big one.
Yeah.
Would you stay here again?
Absolutely. I think we both
Definitely.
agreed, yeah.
I'd love to stay here again.
Yep.
I think the answer would have to be no.
Now everyone's had their say, it's time to flash the cash, as the B&B owners pay what they think a night at the Avenue is worth.
So you happy with that?
Yeah.
Definitely?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah.
The payments will remain under wraps until the end of the week.
Well, not in the book, Janet.
But for now, Janet and Margaret can let the feedback forms do the talking.
How were your hosts? A 10. Yes. Very good. Warm, welcoming and very professional.
And a smiley face.
That's lovely. How clean was the Avenue? There was something brown and strange in the loo. I can't believe that.
No, it's hard to believe. We will have to question people about that, especially housekeeping.
How was the breakfast at the Avenue? And here we've got a 9, which I think is really, really good.
Yeah. I hope you've enjoyed your stay.
really appreciated it. Thank you.
Would you stay here again? The answer is
Yes.
Yay.
Bye-bye. Thanks. Bye. Personally, I think this is Colin and Liz, because the smiley face after every comment.
Right, OK. How were your hosts at the Avenue Hotel? Warm and friendly.
That's really good.
How clean was the Avenue? A few stains on the carpet.
Straight away, we can identify, can't we, which room this is. This is Kathy and Gabby.
It isn't dirt. It's stains that we cannot actually get out.
It's been lovely to meet you.
Would you stay at the Avenue again? And that's another yes. Bye. Bye. See you soon. But we know who's going to be next now, don't we? We'll feel sick. Turn over. How were your hosts at the Avenue? Consider being able to offer solutions, not excuses. What's that about? I'm not happy about that at all, to be honest. How were the facilities at the Avenue? Now we've got a 7.
Oh, no.
And fed up of mentioning this decaffeinated tea.
I'm supposed to be the one with the bad temper.
How did you sleep at the Avenue? Oh, no. This is a 5. Noise of traffic.
We just don't understand that. There's nothing we can do about it. It's been lovely to meet you.
Yes, lovely to
Hope
see
you've
you as
enjoyed your
well.
stay
I
with
have,
us.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, it's been
and
great.
you.
Would you stay here again? No. Mary's comments I personally don't agree with, and I think she will do exactly the same thing with everybody else's. Mary and Graham had better watch out.
The girls from Lancashire are coming.
Next time at Mary and Graham's, there are revelations at dinner.
This all happened 13 years ago.
Good on her.
I think that she's so brave.
And distractions at breakfast.